In this video, we will explain the meter delayed regeneration mode. In order to access the regeneration mode, press and hold the arrow up and down button simultaneously for a few seconds until you see this screen. In this example, meter immediate is flashing, so you'll want to press the arrow down button until you see meter delayed. Press the Set Regen button to lock in the meter delayed setting. You'll now notice that the regeneration time of 2 a.m. is flashing. This is the factory set time for the unit to perform its regeneration. Press the menu button to back out. You'll then notice the display screen is toggling between the current time of day and the gallons remaining before the system will perform a regeneration. When the volume remaining arrives at 0, the control valve will cue a full regeneration to be performed at the factory setting, which in this example is 2 a.m. In this video, we will explain how the meter override regeneration mode functions. The meter override setting is when the volume remaining arrives at 0 gallons or it arrives at 0 number of days remaining, whichever occurs first. Press the Set Regen button and you'll now see that regeneration days and the number 4 is flashing. This is where you may want to change the number of days for the unit to perform its regeneration. By using the arrow up or down buttons, you can change the number of days. For this example, we have changed the number of days to 7. Press the Set Regen button to lock it in and you'll arrive back at the display screen. The display screen will now toggle between the current time of day, followed by the remaining days to regeneration, which in this example, we had just programmed this to 7 days, followed by the remaining gallons of 875. When the control valve arrives at 0 gallons or 0 days left, the control valve will cue a regeneration to be performed this evening at the factory setting. For this example, the unit will regenerate at 2 a.m. In this video, we will explain how the meter immediate regeneration mode functions. In this mode, when the volume remaining reaches 0 gallons, the system will perform an immediate regeneration no matter what the time of day is. Press and hold the arrow up and down buttons simultaneously for a few seconds until you arrive at this screen, which happens to be flashing calendar clock. Press either the arrow up or down button to advance the screen to read meter immediate. Then press the Set Regen button to lock it in, followed by the menu button to back out. You'll then arrive at the display screen, which will toggle between the current time and the number of gallons remaining. In this example, it shows a remaining gallon amount of 875. With the control valve being set up for immediate regeneration, as soon as the remaining gallons hit 0, the control valve will activate an immediate regeneration right on the spot, no matter what the time of day is. In this video, we will explain how the calendar clock regeneration mode functions. In this mode, the system will regenerate based on the number of days remaining. Press and hold the arrow up and down buttons simultaneously for a few seconds until this screen appears, which in this example is showing meter override flashing. Then press the arrow down button until calendar clock starts to flash. Then press the Set Regen to lock it in, and the display screen will show regeneration time with 2 a.m. flashing. Then press the menu button to back out. The display screen will now toggle between the current time of day as well as the number of days remaining before the system will perform its next regeneration. If you wish to change the number of days, press the menu button, which will make the current time of day flash. With the time being correct, press the Set Regen button to lock it in and advance to the next screen, which is the regeneration days. By using the arrow up or down buttons, you can change the number of days that you would like the system to perform its regeneration. In this example, we have programmed the system to perform its regeneration every 5 days. Press the Set Regen button to lock it in, and you'll arrive back at the display screen. The display screen will toggle between the current time of day and the number of days before regeneration. Once the control valve arrives at 0 days remaining, it will cue a regeneration to be performed that evening at the factory set time.
Visit us at www.canaturewg.com.